All right, welcome. We are going into our Avid Beauty class. One single dumbbell is all we're going to need. You might want to have a couple of different weights, but a single dumbbell is all we're going to need for today's class. We're going to get started on all fours. Actually, let's just do a couple cat-cow while we're here, but we're going to go into donkey kicks next. So tops of the feet pressed into the floor, fingers wide. We'll just warm up through our back a little bit. Always nice to get in some roll time before you start class. So I've rolled just a little bit of stretching. We're going to go into a body weight warm up, and then we're going to add a single dumbbell to these exercises that we're doing in the warm up. Those will be our first circuit. And then our second circuit is going to be a couple of different exercises. Then we're going to go all the way back through a couple of times. So one more time each direction with cat-cow. Stopping in that neutral spine position. So super important to keep your hip bones pointed straight down at the mat. I always like to give that visual. I'm sure you've heard me say it before. Headlights on your hip bones, pointed straight down at the mat. Equal weight in either hand. You can bring them out just a little bit outside, shoulder width. We're going to bring that right leg up first. Donkey kicks for 30 seconds. Just that right leg. Foot is flexed, and you're just shooting it right up to the sky. Comes right back down, hovers over the mat, and then right back up. So donkey kicks, right leg. We've got 10 more seconds, and then we're going to switch into our left leg, and then we're going to go down for body weight clamshell. So this is just our warm up, then we'll add weight. 3, 2, 1. Right knee goes down. We're going to go right into left side, 30 seconds. Left leg kicks up. Remember, be mindful of those hip bones pointed straight down. We're not leaning into that right hip. You can always widen the stance of your hands. Bring that right hand out a little bit more to help you stay balanced through your hips. So when we add weight in these donkey kicks, which we're going to do, we're going to go slower and a little more intention to keep those hip bones down. We've got 3, 2, 1 on this side. Okay. Come down onto your right hip. So right forearm stacked underneath your right shoulder, knees together, feet behind you. We're going to go into clamshells with that hip raise for 30 seconds. So hip raise, top leg opens up, right hip pops up off the mat. We're going to add a dumbbell to this a little bit later also. This top hip. Breathing, staying nice and stacked. So this exercise alone is working triceps, shoulder stability, hips, glutes, and core. So really, really good exercise, especially when you add weight. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. Left hip down, left forearm stacked under shoulder, knees together, feet together. Again, 30 seconds. We're lifting that top leg, bottom hip. This can always, of course, be done without that hip raise. Ten more seconds. Then we're going to go onto our back. 3, 2, 1. Onto our back. We're going to go into single leg hip bridges. So we're going to start out with that right foot planted into the floor. Left leg is going to go up, and those hips are going to go up and down. 30 seconds, we're here. Just body weight. We're going to be adding a dumbbell to that right hip, right foot, flat on the floor. We're pulsing up as high as we can. Don't worry so much about your left leg, as long as it's up. Try and keep that tension out of your head, neck, shoulders. 5 seconds left. We're gonna switch sides and switch. Left foot comes down, right foot goes up, and we're pulsing. Again, keep those hips nice and straight, pointed straight up to the ceiling, straight up to the sky. So now you know what we're going to be doing. We're going to add some weight to those 3 exercises. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Hug your knees in. A little rock side to side. So for our donkey kicks, which we're going to start out with, we're going to add that dumbbell right behind the crease of the knee. So heavier if you can. Add that dumbbell. We're going to go back to that all fours position. So I've got that dumbbell behind the crease of my right knee. Knees are hip distance apart, hands, fingers are spread wide. We're going to spend 30 seconds here, okay? So tops of the feet pressed into the mat. Squeeze that dumbbell in. We're starting in 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds, right leg. Slow and controlled. Not about the height. It's about the control and keeping those hips pointing straight down. Nice squeeze through the glute. We've got 10 more seconds. We're going to gracefully grab that dumbbell and switch sides. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to switch just so you can see me. You can stay in place. Just switching that dumbbell behind the left leg. Restack, reset, and here we go. 30 seconds. Nice and controlled. Breathe. Knee goes down and kicks up to the sky. Big squeeze of that glute. We're halfway there. Head pointed down at the mat. Glutes working hard. 3, 2, give me 1 more, and bring it down. Grab that dumbbell out from behind the leg. So we're going to go onto our side, clamshells with that hip raise. So restack, right forearm underneath your right shoulder, feet together, knees together, and we're going to go in 5 more seconds. So rest, breathe. 3, 2, 1, hip raise. That dumbbell, your left hand is on the handle of that dumbbell, and you're popping that bottom hip. And that top hip is coming up. Top leg is raising. Fantastic. We're going to switch sides in 10 seconds. Keep breathing. 3, 2, give me 1 more pulse up and switch. Right hand on that dumbbell, it's on your right hip. Restacking forearm, knees together, feet together. Here we go. Little transition time, nice work getting into that new position. 30 seconds here. Then we're going into the single leg hip bridges. We'll have a rest while I demo the next new exercises we're going to add on. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Keep it on that right hip. Actually, switch it over to the left side. Left side foot is going to be flat on the floor. Right leg up. And we're going to pulse. 30 seconds. We're working. Left hip has that dumbbell. Right leg is up, and we're pulsing straight up to the sky. We're halfway there. Keep going, keep going. 3, 2, 1, switch it. Switching that dumbbell into your right hand. Right foot is flat on the floor. Left hand can be pressing into the mat, and we're pulsing. Left leg up. Your left knee can be bent, doesn't have to be straight. Woo, keep going. A nice rest after this while I demo. 10 seconds to go. We will be coming back to these 3. 2, 1, bring it down. Nice work. All right, we're gonna keep hold of that heavy dumbbell. We're gonna go into a donkey, not a donkey kick, we already did that. Curtsy, pulse. So feet should be just about shoulder width apart. We're gonna rack this dumbbell. We're gonna step back with that right foot, 2 pulses. Right foot steps back and then back again. So we're just working with the stability in the left leg. All right, then we're gonna do the same thing other side. So stability in that right leg, left leg steps back, 2 pulses, pushing off and back to the side. All right, so right and left with the curtsy. Then we're going into a split squat. Roll your shoulders. We're still going to keep this weight racked. Right foot flat on the floor. Left foot is back. We're going to drop our knee all the way down and up. Down and up. Okay, split squat. Rack position. Right leg forward. Switching it out. Left leg forward. Find your balance. All the way down with that back knee, all the way up. Stay nice and tall through your torso. Last, actually not last, staying with that rack position, sumo squat, 30 seconds. Then the weight's coming down, sumo jump squat for 30 seconds. All right, then we're going back to that curtsy. Actually, no, we're not. We're going back to the donkey kicks. So 1 round through this, then we're going back to donkey kicks all the way through that jump squat. Okay, so grab that weight. Rack position. We're gonna start out with that right leg moving, so shoulder width apart. Here we go. Right leg steps back, 2 pulses. Back to the side. Pulse, pulse, together. You got it. Stay tall through the middle. We're already halfway there. Balance and stability. 3, 2, 1. We're going to step and switch right into it. 30 seconds on the other side. Keep those shoulders down away from your ears. Woo! Halfway. So remember, there's a little bit of an angle to that foot that's stable on the floor. Should be at like a 2 o'clock position. 1 o'clock at least. 5 seconds left. Split squat is next. And resting. All right, shake it out. Let that dumbbell down for a sec. Give yourself a shoulder roll. We're gonna go back to that rack, right? Right leg's gonna step back into that split squat. So left foot is gonna be flat on the floor. You're gonna go down to your toes, right knee back in 3, 2, 1, split squat all the way down, all the way up. Stay tall through your torso, yes. Fantastic. Halfway. Lots of stability going on here. Glutes working, legs working. We're gonna go right into that other side and switch. Right leg forward, left leg back. Find your balance. All the way down, all the way up. Toes pointed straight forward. That's it, that's it. Stay tall. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Almost lost it there. Shake it out for a sec. Sumo squat. Bringing it back up to that rack position. Wide legs. And here we go. 30 seconds. We need to put this weight down. Just 30 seconds. 25 now. Woo! Remember, we're going through this one more time. Starting through the donkey kicks. All the way to the end. 10 seconds and we're going into that jump squat. 5, 3, 2, 1. Set that dumbbell down. Keep that wide stance. Here we go. Fantastic. Halfway. Woo, look at that height. I love it. Keep that balance. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. All right, 30-second rest. Going back down to all fours. Water if you need it. Doing so good. We're going to start out with that dumbbell behind that right leg. So get it into position. We got 10 more seconds. Fingers out wide. Knees hip distance. Hands under the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Donkey kicks. Slow and steady. Keep those hips pointed down. Remember, bring that right hand down if you need to. Halfway. So good. 3, 2, give me one more, and we'll switch. Grab that dumbbell onto that left leg. Little transition time. I know, it's all right. We won't start the clock until right now. Here we go. Keep those hips pointed down at the mat. You got this. Not a race, slow and steady. Work those muscles. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take it off. We're going to go into our clamshells. So onto that right hip. That was not very graceful of me. Knees together, feet together. I went to the wrong side. That's okay. You go with the side you're on right now. Here we go. 30 seconds. We're going to do both, so it doesn't matter which one we start with. Stacked. Knees together, feet together. Top leg opens, bottom hip raises. 10 seconds. Nice and controlled. Dumbbell on that hip. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Restack. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Going into the single leg hip bridges. Next. Almost that halfway point. 15 seconds to go here. Nice steady pulls. 5. Give me one more. And bring it down. All right. Single leg hip bridges. You pick the side to start. We're doing both. Whatever foot is pressed into the floor, that's the side that dumbbell's on. Other leg up. Here we go. 30 seconds. Breathe. You can always grip the side of the mat. You can goal post your arm. You can just press that arm at a 45 into the mat, into the floor. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Carefully. Dumbbell side has the foot flat into the mat. Other leg is up. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pulse that bridge. Relax your head, neck, shoulders. So easy to put tension there. That's it. At that halfway mark in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Set that dumbbell down. Rock, hold, you can even hug your knees in for a sec before you rock up to standing. We're gonna grab that weight. We've got 15 more seconds of our rest. Curtsy. Roll your shoulders out a couple times. Rack position. Left leg steady, right leg's moving. We're starting in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Curtsy, 2 pulses. Back to the side. Staying tall. So good. Keep breathing. You know what's coming up. We've done this before. We're going to switch right into the other side. In 3, 2, 1. I forgot my 2 pulses. You go ahead, switch. Woo! Feet come shoulder width, and then that back leg, left leg crosses back. Split squat is next. Nice thing about this workout, you can do as many rounds as you want. 3, 2, 1, relax. Split squat. So left leg flat, right leg back. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. Pulsing out of that, knee comes all the way down. I almost forgot that part. No cheating. Knee comes all the way down to the floor. Right toe is planted. Left foot is flat. We still got time. 10 seconds. Stay tall through your torso. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. We're going right into it. 30 seconds. Knee touches down. Come right out. Find your balance and stability. Woo! Challenging. Sometimes more than others. Shoulders down. That's it, that's it. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sumo squat. Shake those legs out. We're starting in 5, Come on, this is our last minute. Here we go. Sumo squat. Make sure you're wide. Toes at 10 and 2. 30 seconds. We're setting this weight down for our jump squat next. And we are done. Unless you want to add another round. Woo! We got it, we got it. 5, 3, 2, give me one more. Set that weight down. Jump squat, 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Finisher, 30 seconds. Try and go a little wide. Wide, yes. Nice and quiet. Control that landing. Push off for that jump. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Woo, way to get that last one in there. All right, so if you're at home watching this recording, you can start over again. Donkey kicks, clamshell, single leg hip bridges, right into those curtsy pulses, split squat, sumo squat, jump squat, child's pose. How about that? Knees wide, big toes together, arms extend long, slowing your breathing, slowing your heart rate, thanking your body for that 20 minutes of movement. 20 plus minutes. Walk your hands to one side. Nothing better than getting a little, I was gonna say jump start, but middle of the afternoon. So hopefully we've already started our movement. I know some of you went on a run already. Arms extended in the middle. Let's go ahead and push up the down dog, walk the dog, hips up nice and high. Extending those legs, give me a good hamstring stretch. That's really needed. Walking the dog, alternating bent knees. And staying in this position, push those hips up a little higher, extend those arms a little bit more, and then staying with straight legs, walk your hands back to your toes and just hang. Forward fold, hang, stretching out your hamstrings, so keeping those legs really, really straight. Little swing with your arms side to side. Let's just walk our feet out wide from this position. So wide straddle, still hanging right in the middle. Let's walk our hands over to the right foot or your left foot, whichever way you started, and then back to center and to the other side. Still hamstring stretching. And back to the center. Let's walk our feet in just a little bit more, go down for a set of boot strappers. So hands on your toes, deep squat, elbows inside your knees, chest up, head up, and then into that extended position again. Just alternating back and forth with those boot strappers. That feels so good. Don't forget to breathe. You should feel that your breathing has slowed, your heart rate has slowed. Ready to go about your day. One more time, deep squat, head up, chest up, and then ending in that straight leg position. Walk your feet in just underneath hip distance, round up nice and slow. Your head, the last thing to come up. Big shoulder roll at the top, both directions, ending with one big shoulder roll back. Keeping that chest open, head up. Amazing job. Have a fantastic day. And like I said, you can always repeat those exercises, and I'll see you guys all back here soon.